What's up, guys? Contract02 here with another edition of What's New. And man, I'm talking about the big Summerslam weekend. We've got a lot of stuff going on. I think I had to get up here and let's talk about all the stuff we got going on this week. The week kicks off with NXT Takeover Brooklyn. Has a huge match card. After that, Saturday. Also on Saturday, sorry, that's going down on Saturday as well. But we also got some WWE 2K16 news coming out. Then Sunday is the big finale, SummerSlam. No longer a 3-hour event, but a 4-hour event. The biggest SummerSlam in the history of the WWE will be going down, and I'm gonna run down all this information. But I'm just gonna start off because it's so much. I'm just going to cut it into 2 videos. One's going to be about NXT Takeover Brooklyn, and the other one's going to be about SummerSlam. So let's get started. Now, as most of you probably know, NXT Takeover will be from Brooklyn and the Barclays Center, and there's some huge matches for it. But as of a couple days ago, WWE decided to add a couple more matches to the card. So it's a really big card, probably the biggest card in NXT's special history, because I think there's about 10 matches up here. But I just got just before making this video, I got a clarification that from Triple H saying that those extra matches that were added will not be a part of the NXT special. They will most likely be taped and shown on a episode of NXT, which happens on Wednesdays on the WWE Network for $9.99, in case you didn't know. So I'm gonna just give you those matches first before we start the actual Brooklyn special. Those matches are gonna be, I believe, Eva Marie versus Carmella, Bull Dempsey versus Elias Sampson. I'm not familiar who that guy is. I don't know. You got the Hype Bros. That's Ryder and Mojo Rawley, and Enzo and Big Cass versus Jason Jordan and Chad Gable and Dash and Dawson. So that's a huge tag team matchup for you. We're probably going to see on NXT sometime in the near future. We're also going to see what's else up here? I think there's one more match that's on the the Fatal 4-Way Divas match, which, here it is. Charlotte versus Becky Lynch versus Emma versus Dana Brooks. That match, I was really hoping that would be on the card, because I know that match will be pretty freaking awesome. But it's probably going to be one of the main events for NXT in the near future, so be looking out for that. But yeah, let's start off with the NXT Brooklyn show, baby. Big card. I probably it's gonna blow up the joint, man. Especially in Brooklyn, they got some Roddy fans over there, and it's gonna be awesome. But here's the card, baby. All right, so we're gonna see the debut of Uhaa Nation, who is now known, his WWE name is Apollo Crews. I think it's a pretty cool name, even though it's kind of racist, because you think Apollo Creed from Rocky, he's a black guy, and then you got Terry Crews, who's a bald black guy, who's muscular, but it's cool. I like the name. Versus Ty Dillinger, Mr. 10. I can't do the 10 because I'm holding the camera with my other hand, but yeah, he's gonna be fighting Ty Dillinger. It's gonna be a squash match. He's gonna destroy him. 1, 2, 3. Whatever his finisher is gonna be, I'm guessing it might be that what they've been showing in the promos, that standing shooting star press, which is very impressive, or maybe it's something else. I really haven't seen anything of Uhaa Nation. And if you guys know about Uhaa Nation, I will definitely leave a video below in the comments. Let me see some Uhaa Nation stuff, man. 'Cause I don't really know what this guy's all about, but he looks pretty cool. But yeah, Uhaa Nation's gonna win that, or Apollo Crews, I should say. Next, we're gonna have the Vaudevillains taking on Blake and Murphy. Now, here on the card, it only says that the Vaudevillains will be defending the championships against Blake and Murphy in a normal tag match. But the last time I checked on NXT, William Regal announced that it was going to be a kind of a mixed tag with Blake and Murphy and Alexa Bliss versus the Villains and one in a mystery diva. So hopefully that's still going on. I didn't say it right here on the card, but hopefully that's still going on. Or maybe she's just gonna come out as the manager. I'm hoping it's somebody that we know from the past. Maybe that'd be really cool. Kind of like you know how Rhino's here now, and they're really cool if they had something like that. Next we got a really interesting matchup, which is gonna be the governor of Cuteville, Prince Pretty, Tyler Breeze, taking on a Japanese legend who's coming to Brooklyn of all places. I'm talking about Jushin Thunder Liger. Now, a lot of you people might know about Jushin Thunder Liger from WCW and obviously New Japan Pro Wrestling and other Japanese organizations. But yeah, Jushin Thunder Liger, a huge wrestling legend. And he will be taking on Tyler Breeze at NXT Takeover, which I know this has to be a very, very big deal for Tyler Breeze. It tells you how much they trust Tyler Breeze, who's probably been in developmental longer than any other superstar you can think of. But now he's going to have a shot to take on a Japanese legend, which I know that he is very, very excited for. This match, I believe, is going to be pretty good. It's really going to be interesting to see how Jushin Thunder Liger adapts to the WWE style. Jushin Liger, I believe, has never been in the WWE ever. So I mean, and the style is kind of different from Japan, even WCW to an extent. So we're gonna see how he adapts to that, which I'm pretty sure he will. He's a legend. He's a professional. He knows what he's doing in that ring. So I think it's gonna be a fantastic match, man. I really do. Jushin Liger really trying to show an audience about the Japanese wrestling. So I think he's gonna go out there and put on a show. It's definitely one of the highlights of the night. So definitely check that out. But Jushin's probably gonna win this match as much as I think Tyler should. It's gonna go to Jushin. Next we have we're gonna have Samoa Joe versus Baron Corbin. Now, guys, I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if I ever mentioned this in the video, but you guys remember how I used to just on every video just talk crap about Del Rio? I wish I could take that back sometimes, because this guy Baron Corbin is the excellence of boring, man. He is just the most boring guy in NXT, and I thought he was cool when he first came out. I liked the little undefeated thing, squash people in like 2 seconds, but eventually that gets boring, and you want to see these guys have matches, and he's been doing the same thing for about 7 months. The same thing, coming out, squashing guys, walking out. And that's cool for sometimes, but you want to see what a guy can do, man. I mean, I don't know. I honestly don't know if he's good. I don't know if he's bad. I don't know, because we haven't seen enough from him. The only match he had was with Bull Dempsey, and those two just did not. Oh, and I think he had a match with Rhino too. And both of those matches weren't that good. But I guess if you're trying to put him in there with a Samoa Joe, maybe. I don't know. I'm just hoping that Joe goes out there and destroys him. I mean, Coquina Clutch, that's it. And this ends this guy for good. But I doubt they're going to do that. They're probably going to go with Baron Corbin, because it seems like they're trying to build him as a heel, which I do like. I don't like them having to try to push him as a face, because that just was not working. The crowd was not getting behind him anymore, and they were booing him because they believe the same thing that I believe, that he is Baron Corbin. But yeah, I think Baron Corbin will walk out the winner in this matchup, because they're trying to build him as a star. And he probably will be feuding with the NXT champion at some point. So this match, I'm gonna give this match to. As hard as it is for me, I'm gonna give this match to Baron Corbin. Next, we have what I'm calling. Let me make sure I got everything. Yep. Okay. What I'm calling the secondary main event. It is just as good. It's gonna be just as good as the actual main event, and that is Bayley taking on an NXT Women's Champion, Sasha Banks. Two of my favorite, not just women's wrestlers, but wrestlers in the WWE period. Because like I said, I'll put these girls over 20 times in a freaking video, man. These girls can bring it. Sasha, Bayley, Charlotte, Becky Lynch, they are the truth. They are this division, and I cannot wait to see Bayley go in there with Sasha Banks and have a match, because it's something I feel like we've probably seen this, but it's been a very, very long time. They never had a special bout. We kind of seen every kind of variation of these four, except for that one, I believe. And it's gonna be good, man, because Bayley is fun. I love her energy, I love everything about her. Sasha Banks, she's the boss. Everybody loves her. They're gonna go out there and they're gonna tear it up, man, because that's what the NXT divas do. They steal the freaking show every time they go out there. And think about it. The last couple of the takeovers, I believe that the women had the best match. They did, honestly. And this could happen again tonight. It really, on Saturday, it really could. And I'm really looking forward to that. And I think that since Charlotte is now on the main roster, I think it's best for Bayley to defeat defeat Sasha for the NXT Women's Championship, because I know they're trying to push Sasha on, like I said, on Raw television, and Bayley can stay on NXT as the champ and face the newest, divas that are coming up, including Eva Marie, Dana Brooks, Emma, and hopefully some other people that they're going to be pushing soon. Me, Alexa Bliss. There's enough divas up there for Bayley to have some competition. So yeah, Bayley definitely for the win. Belly to Bayley, 1, 2, 3. Your new NXT Women's Champion. So let's get to the main event. The main event is going to be a rematch from the Beast in the East special, Brock Lesnar special in Japan, which saw the former NXT champion Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor, and Balor beat him for the championship in Japan. And now they're gonna have a not just a normal match, but a ladder match, the second ever NXT ladder match on Takeover. We saw Bo Dallas versus Adrian Neville about a year ago, maybe a little longer than that. Good match, but this one's going to outshine that for sure, with Finn Balor and Kevin Owens being top talent. They're going to steal the show. There's going to be some crazy spots in that thing, and this is going to be the match to watch. Possibly the best match of that weekend. I'm including SummerSlam as well. There's going to be some sick spots, and I'm hoping we get to see the coup de grace from on top of the ladder onto Kevin Owens' belly. That'll be freaking awesome. But Finn Balor will be walking out as the reigning and defending NXT champion. It's going to be the last, probably going to be the last that we see of Kevin Owens on NXT for a long time, because I think they're trying to focus. They're going to start actually focus on NXT on not NXT, but Kevin Owens being a WWE superstar and not being associated very much with NXT, which is good. Because one thing I really don't like is how they're mixing NXT and WWE. They should be two completely different entities. They do not need to merge. That's why I'm really want Sasha to lose the title, and for Kevin Owens to not win the title, so they can no longer be associated with NXT other than the NXT champ, because they're from NXT. But yeah, guys, that's NXT NXT Takeover Brooklyn. It's gonna be a great show. I cannot wait for it. Tell me what you think below. What match are you looking forward to? And like I said, leave your comments below. The next video will be on SummerSlam 2015. Comment, rate, subscribe. Stay cool, everybody. A peace.